All right, everybody, welcome back. Today is Friday, June 17th, 2022. This is the best time of the year, I believe. Mid-June. My birthday is in 12 days, by the way. It's like
Nice.
the longest day.
Yeah.
It gets dark the latest now, and school was ending, the daylight was long, and my birthday was coming. And there was always the summer nationals at Englishtown, but rest in peace, Englishtown. That was like the fourth greatest part about it.
Aw, gosh.
Which makes me sad because I always wanted to win Englishtown someday.
Right.
Someday in my life, I wanted to win Reading and Englishtown. I knocked off Reading, so Englishtown would have been next up on the bucket list. Maybe somebody can open that. Alicia, can you purchase that track and reopen it or something? Can we get?
Okay.
You know,
I mean, yeah, I'll work on it.
Can we get let's put together a pool of racers.
We could do like a co-op program type of thing. I don't know. Anybody interested? Let us know in the comments. If you've got some money you want to throw in what's going on in Englishtown now? Is it still a track, just not NHRA, or like what's
I see that they were using it. I think they're still like road racing. They're still doing random stuff there, car shows, flea markets. I don't know if they're parking junk cars there or not. Maybe somebody can comment and let us know. I've never really
let us
understood
know what's going on if you know.
That's
a cool track. We actually went there one time, all the way from Georgia. We went up to Englishtown.
That's where I met you and Rusty in person.
Okay, cool. That's fun. I just remember we had a bad storm, like a bad thunderstorm.
That would happen there every once in a while, but you're usually on pavement, so that was okay.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants to join in today with us, there's a link for you to come on into the studio and discuss some power rankings. We'll give it a shot. All right. So,
I'm trying to find
as you all know, via Drag Insights, we have been putting together power rankings for the national events. Alicia and I. They're great. They're fun. Sometimes they cause uproars. Sometimes they make people very upset. Sometimes they make people very happy. They see their name in there. So, we're
whatever.
Whatever. We're not here to do all that, but hey, we welcome it. We think it's funny.
Yeah, and I think it's worth explaining for folks who haven't heard us talk about this before, Bobby. Just these are not about like guessing who's going to win or anything like that. It's really just presenting a different way to think about drag racing, right? Like a data-based way, and like we like to share some of the hitters, right? So we give them some rankings just so everybody kind of has a baseline for what, like right now, this is who's doing really good and this is what their numbers look like. And then we pick other drivers. We may pick, people that we know, people that we really don't know. We always want to throw some slower cars in there because that's fun to see. Get a good variety of racers. And we like to feature our Drag Insights members. So just pro tip, if you want to see your name on the Drag Insights Power Rankings, you might want to join us because we like to talk about our members and all the good things they're doing.
Yes, and you've heard us say it before. Premium members for $5 a month or for $50 for the year, you get more data. You get to see your own data in the free version, right, Alicia? But then in the premium version, they get to research all their opponents. And we have so many cool new statistical views now. How well a driver does leaving first versus leaving second, how well a driver does in the left lane versus the right lane, how often a driver crosses the finish line first versus crossing the finish line second, average ET, average ET on a red light, average ET on a green light. There's just, the stats are, it's so much fun. You can definitely go down a rabbit hole and be on there for an hour at a time, looking up different drivers. You don't even realize how much time you waste. So for anybody that's bored at work and gets paid to sit behind a desk, it's a great opportunity for you to learn something and get paid at the same time.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what I used to do at my office job. That's why I was a terrible employee.
Right. It's Friday. Nobody's really working anyway. So just jump on and check out your stats and look at some of these guys that we're going to talk about, guys and gals, we're going to talk about in these power rankings, understand how we're coming up with these numbers. And it's a lot of fun, can help with your racing program. We're hoping it's useful. We're working on some new features, and I'll just tell you guys, like, we're thinking about our driver profiles and how we want to really expand those out. So if you have any ideas about our driver profiles and things that you'd like to see about drivers and Drag Insights, besides just like their hometown and their class and their stats, do you want to see anything about, their personal life, their family, pictures,
What do they do? What do they do for a living? I always like.
Yeah, what they do. I know. I think it's fascinating, right? To know like there's a huge variety of what people are into, and also going to start talking about more of their car setup, like what kind of brands they're using in their car setup, and like if you want to, you don't have to share that stuff. It's totally optional, but we want to give people the ability to share that and talk about it if they want to. So
Yeah. What
let
kind
us
of
know if you have
tires are you
ideas.
running? What kind of oil are you using? What kind of piston rings do you use? Things like that. Sounds fun. Don Kennedy, looking good. Thank you, Don. I spent a lot of time in hair and makeup
Yes,
today.
yes, we woke up like this. Thanks, John.
Good to see you, Don. Don, if you want to join in, just hit that link right there in the comments, and we'll try and get you in the studio here. Anybody that wants to. This is we're still new to the this awesome, super cool StreamYard program here, but I really like it. I'm learning how to use it, and let's get into some rank. Oh, wait, sorry. Before we get into rankings, I want to update everybody on Will Monroe. This is the young gentleman that was in the car or the super gas accident at Cecil County. There's an update from his mother on June 15th, 2 days ago. I'm going to read it to everybody. I can actually post it in there too. Will had a very busy day today. We had OT and PT come into work with him to start building up his strength and balance. He was pretty wiped out after both sessions, but he did awesome. Tomorrow he has a speech and swallow evaluation to see if the feeding tube can come out. And with assistance, he was able to stand up now. So he is coming along. Prayers for Will Monroe, a young kid. Such a horrible thing to see. I can't imagine this kid is more than 20. He can't be 25. He has to be younger than that. So just a young guy. And we're hoping for the best. Thank you for the updates to his mom. And there is a GoFundMe to help them with medical expenses. I'm going to post that here right now. And there you go, everybody. You can read the updates and you can give a little donation if you want to. All right. So best wishes for Will.
Yeah, best wishes to him. It sounds like he's got a good support in his mom and hopefully his family, and thinking about him. Such a risky thing that y'all are doing out there racing, but that's, you love it, you do it, you take that risk. So shout out to Will.
All right, now Alicia, I'll give you the honors of reading off the stock eliminator power rankings for the 2022 Bristol NHRA Thunder Valley Nationals.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, just a little setup. So going to Bristol this weekend. I mean, we're not, but y'all are, hopefully. And so very, traditional thing, Father's Day weekend. Everybody's out racing. Looked like it was going to be good weather for the weekend in the 70s, Saturday and Sunday, which is, I mean, it's like 98 here. So that sounds awesome. Probably should have gone myself. They did have a delay. It looked like this morning, going to start at 11 a.m. instead of 8 or 9 a.m. I think there was kind of a weather situation they were watching this morning, but that looks like it's pushed out. So, but anyway, we got a couple extra hours to get our power rankings ready. So we'll start with stock eliminator, of course. And again, this is where we're kind of setting the baseline. Joe Santangelo, 17% win probability there. So Joe has been performing really strong. So we got to give him some recognition on the power rankings. Jimmy Hidalgo Jr. Now, Steve Foley gave us a little comment this morning that he's hearing that Hidalgos aren't coming now. So it's a little rumor at the track, so we're not sure. But Jimmy Hidalgo Jr. always really strong, 16.56 win probability if he comes.
I did reach out to Jimmy Hidalgo. I sent him a message. He has not responded. So
okay, good.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll find out. Tyler Bohannon is up there, 10.58% chance of winning. Johnny Diekema, 9.02% chance. Randy Lynn Ship, 8.82%. Ron Richards, 6.31%. Jeff Longaney coming off a recent win, 5.65%. James Williamson out of North Carolina, he's one of our Dragon Sites members, 4.71%. Joshua Decker, 4.45%. And then Jeff Warren, at 2.91%. And then we throw all that again, in the blender up against the rest of the field. Someone from the rest of the field has a 13.72% chance of winning. So just so you kind of see how we're, any given day, of course, anybody can win a race. We're not saying any of these people are going to win. We're just kind of throwing out some numbers so we can try to start understanding racing from a more database perspective. So
and there are some killer drivers still in that field, which is why it is 13.72%.
Yeah. There's a lot of people out there.
In our fictitious fantasy stock eliminator, I would definitely try to throw the field in this one. Depending on how much the field costs. If we're given $100 stipend, and Joe Santangelo costs $84, and the field is, I don't know, about $70, that makes it tough. You really got to pick and choose here. I might be able to get Jeff Warren there for $30, and maybe Randy Lynn for $45, and try and sprinkle a little bit. I can't wait. I think we have to get this going, Alicia.
I know. Yeah. I think that sounds super exciting. Just like having we could, do a fantasy team. Like we could pick, 5 drivers that, any one of them win, or like I don't know. Win, place, and show, trifecta situation. So yeah, there's a bunch of different ways we can do it. I think it's fascinating. I'd love to start experimenting with that. So if anybody has any ideas about fantasy drag racing, throw them our way. We want to start designing that piece of our product.
All right. I like it. Okay, well, now we'll move into super stock here, where Jimmy Hidalgo Jr. was the highest rated power factor in the field. So let's hope that he does show up. He's got that 99 Camaro, I believe, super stock I automatic or G automatic, I think. 16.52 win probability. Ricky Decker, another Camaro, 13.47%. And then Joe Santangelo, 12.16%. Dan Fletcher, 9.84%. You would think, right? Dan Fletcher, he's got to be in there. He's got the most wins out of anybody ever. So in sportsman racing. So congrats, Dan Fletcher. Yeah. Mike Crutchfield, 8.93%. Modified car. Logan Belanger, young kid. I think he's only all of 20 years old. 8.39%. Alan Wilson, I think he's got a Firebird or Camaro. 4.13%. Emily Volkman, I believe, Superstock G Automatic. She's a South Carolinian, I think, and the nice orange Camaro. 3.64%. Herbie Knoll, 3.55%, and the newly acquired Mark Alvey car. And Stephanie Dikuma, 2.88%. Field's looking very strong here, 16.5%. Alicia, do they want to know why that one's looking so strong? There is a killer driver still in there that they all might know and recognize, named Anthony Bertozzi, who we did not put in the super stock rankings because we put him in another one that's about to come up. I can't remember which one. Top something maybe.
He races all kinds of classes, so I'm not sure, but we'll see his name later. Just trying to give a little bit of variety and who we're looking at here, and mix up our names and spotlight some of our members, as we say.
Okay, well, here is Super Comp.
There's Anthony Bertozzi, kind of bringing up the rear here, right? John LaBousse Jr. is the man here in Super Comp, right? 12.75% chance. Always see his name. Devin Eisenhower, 11.14%. Jonathan Anderson, 10.31%. Sherman Adcock is always out there, 9.36%. Tony Elrod, 9% chance of winning. Bob Prose, 8.08% chance. Brad Ford, 7.79%.
Yep.
Lauren Freer, 7.70. Sean Langdon, a familiar name.
Top fuel, Sean Langdon. Wow.
Some of us that are following this kind of stuff, 6.03%. And Anthony Bertozzi also 6.03% chance. And then the field also, that winner might be out in the field, 11.82% chance that winner is out there. So
the .90s always have a strong field. .90s. Now Super Gas, John LaBousse again, 14.2%. Jim Perry, 11.28%. Jeremy Mason, 9.96%. Edmund Richardson, he's been around for a very long time, 9.45%, and he's an amazing driver. Bo Butner, he's running Super Gas this weekend.
Since when does Bo Butner run Super? But I guess he runs every class now.
Everything he runs, he would be in a top. He would be in a top performer category.
Yeah, for sure.
8.25%. Somebody tag Bo Butner in this. He probably doesn't even know this exists right now. Let him know. And Randy Lynn, I think she was in stock.
Yeah.
John Anderson, 8.22%. Nathan Vrooman.
Such a good name. That's such a great name for a racer.
15%. Troy Coughlin Jr., 6.64%. Lauren Freer again, 6.12%. Todd Barton, 4.49%. I don't think he's in relation to the David Barton or Ray Barton family up here. And in the field, as you would expect in super gas, 13.12%. So .90 categories, always killer in the field. Top Sportsman now, there's only 18 cars in Top Sportsman, I think. So we have 10 here. We're going to have a small field probability. Jeff Brooks, 14.2%. Ronnie Proctor, 12.39%. Curtis Friedrich, 10.8%. Vince Hoda, 10.19%. Cole Prejean, are we going French here?
Yeah, totally, all the way. Yeah.
Nipping at the heels of Vince Hoda. Paul Mitsos, 9.65%. That could be Greek. Who knows? Scott Underwood, 8.69%. Todd Ewing, 8.61%. Jackie Robinson, that's a cool name, 7.38%. And then Tyler Kahili, I know that name. He runs Superstock also, 4.61%. The field, not many cars left in the field after putting up 10 racers, is only 3.23%. So that makes it interesting.
Yeah, it's a good chance we've got a winner in our list then. That's what that tells me.
Absolutely.
So we'll
okay,
see.
So everybody got to sleep in today. It don't start till 11 o'clock. It's only 9 a.m. here on the East Coast. I've never been to Bristol. I really, really wanted to go for my first time this weekend, but I could not talk Bob Sr. into taking the trip. Too many things going on at the house, and I can't really press him that much because I'm in New Jersey right now. The race cars are in Pennsylvania, and I'm hoping to get back there tonight or tomorrow to get cracking. I'm working on my Stalker again. My Stalker 5.0 is making a resurgence. My K-Stock Automatic 1992 Mustang.
Awesome.
It's 1992 this year. It was 1990. It was 1989 before. And it's actually a 1990 Mustang.
I don't understand how that can change, but I guess it's like above my pay grade to understand.
Well, because for some reason they say the 1987 to 1989 Mustangs are rated at 215 and the 90 to 93 Mustangs are rated at 220. I have no idea why. They're all the same exact car. Okay. But I have a Fox body Mustang, or the hatchback, and you can't run a hatchback up in K. You're locked down in L. And L's index is 1270, K's index is 1265. You can take 100 pounds out of the car and only lose 500 on index. So there's the long and short of it.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
It's it's one of them shipping weight deals, and that could all change this year. If anybody knows anything about that, comment on that. Are we going to go to the new shipping weights or the old shipping weights, or are we going to ditch shipping weights altogether? I know people were fighting for that too.
When are you going to race next, Bobby?
I am looking to race at New Media Dragway July 8th, 9th, something like that. There's an open and divisional that weekend.
Right.
I'm still number 5 in the points in Superstock, so I got to get out there and see if I can move up a little bit. I know Brian Warner is number 1 now. Herbie Knoll was number 1. He's number 2. So I'm fighting for position in there. I want to finish in the top 2 or 3, make a couple bucks. Top 1 would be great and get one of those gold cards. And then you get to race for free next year. That's pretty big.
That's cool. I didn't realize that was in the mix.
I think you're guaranteed entry into every national event, so you don't need grade points for the year. And they're all free entry, divisionals and nationals. And it's $200 to run a divisional and $340 to run a national. So that saves you a nice chunk of change.
Yeah, that's like a PGA exemption. You get to play in get to go play everywhere.
Right?
That's cool. Cool.
Oh, that's, I'm going to try. I would like to finish top 10 nationally. I'm going to try that too. So the following weekend, I think I'm going to go to that Jeg Sports Nationals out in Columbus. And I've never been to that track either. So I'm trying to hit some tracks that I've never been to this year. And Bristol was one of them. I wanted to go there, but maybe next year.
Next year.
Because you never know with these tracks. They could be closing. And
I know. You got to get out there. Things are just, disappearing out from under us, unfortunately.
So, we got a message from Jimmy Hidalgo Jr. That's not a very good message.
Oh, ruh-roh.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to make it, so I'm just going to send some well wishes. I hope everything's okay. I hope they didn't, they're not broken down on the side of the road or something's wrong or what have you. So,
all right.
Jimmy Hidalgo, if you, I'm sorry you can't make it, but hopefully you're okay. That's going to change power rankings up. But this is why it's great that you put them out. Because somebody could have purchased Jimmy Hidalgo yesterday, and now they're out.
Totally. Yeah. And if y'all, Hidalgos, if you could let us know like a couple days in advance next time, that'd be awesome. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys. I know.
Messing with our rankings.
Yeah, you're messing with the rank. It's okay. It's
But
cool.
that's it. You know, you put your starting lineup in fantasy football on Sunday, and then your best receiver is out. He's got turf toe, and you didn't know it. You know, you have to account for that.
Dreaded turf toe. Maybe that's what happened to the Hidalgos.
He's got turf toe on his driving foot. Which foot is that? Well, they have to be the right. I don't know. He's got a super stock car. It's a trans brake. Maybe he's got a broken thumb. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows what's going on? But I was just checking Class Racer to see. I mean, Kenny is apparently sleeping in this morning because he's not reporting yet. But James Williamson is reporting, and he's saying, he seems a little miffed that they pushed Q1 back to 11 o'clock because now, as I said, there's a bigger chance of storms this afternoon. So
also, you're going to be qualifying at 11 o'clock, and this Q1 is very, very important for E1 at a national event. Q1 is usually Friday morning, first round. You're going to go out Saturday morning. You can dial off of that Friday morning run, and get a handle on the weather. But now you're running at 11 o'clock today, and you're probably going to run at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Right, the weather's going to be totally different tomorrow. It's like a cold front. It's going to be totally different. So your numbers.
Breakout round. So
good luck with the dial-in, y'all.
Good luck with the dial-in. Watch a few pairs in front of you. Try not to be one of the designated pairs.
Send your wife ahead with the shoe polish. You might have to change that.
Shoe polish, the wind, the little handheld weather station.
The towel, wipe it off and redo it. Don't know.
Okay. I'm just going to check Class Racer real quick to make sure we didn't cause an uproar with our power rankings like we did a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, it's safe to say I can blame Alicia for that one because
I
had the names in there.
That up so bad, y'all.
Copied and pasted from the wrong angle or something.
I'm just telling you guys, I don't know. Now in my advanced age, I've gotten so bad with the details. I'm good with the big picture.
Glasses. Maybe
I'm good with the big picture. You know,
are they thick enough?
What?
Those glasses thick enough? Are they? In My Cousin Vinny, when Joe Pesci's got the lady on the witness stand. How many fingers am I holding up here?
It's this.
Are those glasses thick enough? Okay.
Yeah, it's all right. I tried to get it right this time, but I'm sure something will be weird. But just let me know if anything seems weird, y'all. I'll fix it. We'll do our best to fix it.
Well, you do such colorful posts that go along with it. I'm just good with the math and the numbers. That's it.
I'm good
do the
with
rest,
the cute pictures and the fun posts. And
mine would just be here.
Emoticons. I like emoticons. I'm always throwing those in there. So try to make it fun and lively. But,
All right. Well, there we go. There we have it. And the weather today. Let me look real quick. I want to see what the top out is going to be today. Is it going to be 100 degrees down there?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the temp. I just there were some showers, and tomorrow it's going to be 77. So that's going to be amazing.
All right. And somebody send me a picture. I want to know what a weather station reading looks like there, what the barometer looks like. I know that track is about 1,400 foot altitude, and I want to prepare for next year. So I'm going to have some. Got to have some data. We're looking at
somebody put something on Class. Ralph put something on Class Racer. Let's see. Let's look. You know Ralph Powell that always puts the weather up.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
He's got the whole thing. I don't know if he has.
We're looking at 83 degrees with a 61% chance of rain in the afternoon. So why didn't they start at 9 a.m.? They should be starting right now. Just start calling stock to the lanes. Let's go.
I know. Let's go. But apparently everybody's still getting parked. According to Cooter, everybody's still getting parked.
What's the parking situation there like? It's a Bruton Smith track, so is it all paved? Are you parked on the same side as the pros?
I mean, our Sportsman is. I don't think Sportsman is. I think part of it is paved. It's been so long since I've been there, and then the rest of it is. But it's nice. I mean, it's not it's nice and level. It's not ever muddy or yucky, even if it's rain. It's good drainage. It's just easy to deal with, and you have to drive around a lot. You have to wind your way around the track to finally get to the Sportsman, but. Once you get in there, super fun, easy to get to the staging. It's right, you're right there. So.
Now, is it a one-sided pit situation? Are you pit at Maple Grove? We're all on one side of the track, which I like because I'm usually right next to Pro Stock.
Yeah, Sportsmen are all over on one side of the track, kind of behind the track a little bit, back behind the staging. So
now, are the pros parked with them too on that side?
No, pros are over on the other side.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah. Oh, I do.
Really?
Because it's that's where all the crowds and stuff are.
I want the crowds here with me.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I got
Let's
you.
talk.
Got you.
Let's look at my car. Take a picture of it.
Yeah. Want my
You wanna
autograph?
sit in it?
Bobby
Yeah.
Fazio.
Want my autograph? Here you go. I pay them
Don't
to
you know
get
who
my
I
autograph.
am?
Yep. I had 2 kids come up and ask me for one, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Me? What?
So cute.
You sure?" I was like, "My penmanship is awful. It's always been."
That is very, very funny. I love it.
No,
I
they
love
probably
it.
threw it in the trash on the way out of the track, but who knows?
We don't know this guy. He's nobody. He's a
They
nobody.
asked me for a tire. I love when kids ask you for a tire. I'm like, "Nah, you gotta go over to the pros. They got tires." And
Yeah, no, we don't.
oh,
Yeah, we don't give tires away over here. We sell them to our
we
buddy.
look for if you find 2 sets, bring me one, will you? Bring me what you can find.
Yeah, we need those actually. We're good. Yeah, we're going to use those next round.
Which I am going to need a set very soon. Mickey
Yeah.
Thompson is now flying under the Goodyear banner, so I got to figure out what's going on there. And Hoosier's got these cool new pro bracket radials in stock. So I've been using the Mickey bracket radials for the last 7 years or so. I might have to try the Hoosier. It looks like they're about 2 pounds lighter and a slightly taller tire, which I was looking for all this time. But I don't know, man. I got to see, who's doing what, and is anybody working deals anymore? Are deals like a thing anymore? In 2022 with this high inflation, I don't know if deals are
I
a thing
know
anymore.
everybody seems to be like closing up and like there's not a deal, but maybe there's somebody out there that can hook you up.
All right.
With some Hoosiers. And just shout out, we just got a Dragon Sites registration from Stephanie Dikema. So, hey, Stephanie.
All right. Hi, Stephanie. Good luck today and this weekend.
Yeah. Thanks for signing up for Dragon Sites. We're glad you're with us.
Okay. And now, as I said, we're looking at 83 degrees tops today and tomorrow. Well, if I can get this advertisement out of my face, Friday, 87 now. Okay. And then Saturday, 77. All right. So, Alicia, there you go. It's already
Totally different. Yeah.
And then Sunday, 79. But rain is looking, or lack of rain is looking wonderful. 8% chance of rain tomorrow, 6% chance of rain on Sunday. 4 qualifying sessions scheduled for today, which is awesome. First round scheduled for tomorrow, and they will be running a round of eliminations in front of the pros, or mixed in with the pros tomorrow, which means you'll be in front of the crowd. And then Sunday, mixed in with the pros all day. So make it to Sunday. Make us proud. Sportsman racers, you will be in front of the crowd. Make us proud. You're in front of the crowd. How's
make
that?
Make your dad proud. Your dad's gonna be watching it. It's Father's Day, so do it for Dad.
Do it for Dad. All right. Anything else, Alicia, that we need to say?
I think that's kind of it. I mean, what are your big weekend plans? Anything exciting going on? You're just gonna work on your race cars.
Yeah, I want to take Dad to see this new Top Gun movie. Has anybody
seen it? Oh my God, it is so good.
Amazing.
Y'all are gonna love it.
I mean, Top Gun was one of my childhood movies that I had on a VHS tape, that I used to just play every day.
Right.
It was like a VHS tape with like Top Gun. I think it had Karate Kid on it, and I had some old drag racing footage on it. It was just like I knew how to put it in the VCR and hit play. For our younger audience, they probably don't even know what a VCR or a VHS tape is.
As a generation ahead of you, like that was the massive movie in my high school time. Like that came out and it just changed everything. The music, that was just it. And so going to see the Top Gun Maverick, the redo, was just it was amazing. I loved it. Tom Cruise is everything. That's a cute new young guys too, like a whole new generation of cute new young guys.
They could have put me in there.
I know.
I was trying to be an actor when I was younger. I got a couple bit parts. Maybe I'll post them on here. You can see me in some big budget blockbuster movies.
Yeah.
Except they all were like whatever star director was doing that movie. It just so happened to be his worst movie. I'm in an M. Night Shyamalan movie. This is the guy that did The Sixth Sense. This is the guy that did Unbreakable, right?
Yeah, right.
So I get picked to be in one of his movies. This is in 2008. Just walking, just in the background, just standing here while Mark Wahlberg walks in front of you and John Leguizamo, and it was really cool. The movie sucks. Okay, it's called.
I had no idea you had this.
The Happening. That's what it's called. The Happening. Okay, I don't want to ruin it for everybody. Just terrible movie. It starts out and you're like, oh my God,
Don't bother.
Oh my God, what's going on?
Wow.
And, Yeah, my dad also. You know, he was. We were both pursuing it a little bit together. It was cool. We never got to be in the same movie together, but my dad did get to be in Shooter with Mark Wahlberg, which is a pretty sick, nasty, and violent movie. But yeah, they were filming a lot of things in the Philadelphia area in the mid to late 2000s, and we were just getting calls all the time. It was really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they film a lot of stuff here in Atlanta, but I don't know.
They filmed Cobra Kai in Atlanta, which is my favorite TV show right now. So
Really?
I'm gonna have to sneak down there and try and get in. But I am tutoring a student in California now whose mom is best friends with a woman who does public relations for Cobra Kai and for the actors, for Ralph Macchio and for all my childhood heroes. So she said, "Oh, do you like that show? Do you like that? You know, you want to meet these people? Come on out. I'll introduce you." So now I got to get out to California.
Oh, wow. That's exciting. I didn't realize Ralph Macchio was in Cobra Kai. Like,
oh yeah, Alicia, you are missing out. This is Karate Kid rebooted.
Yeah, I should
original Ralph Macchio with original bad guy Johnny.
That blonde kid.
He is in it. He's the main character. It's centered around him.
Oh, so nice. Okay.
You are not going to be disappointed. You are going to love it.
I'm kind of shopping for a new show, so maybe I'll check it out.
Netflix it up and just binge watch all 4 seasons are out right now. 10 episodes.
Too hot to go out this weekend, so that could be my whole weekend right there.
There you go.
Too hot to leave the house. So
happy Father's Day. We got our dad to watch it, and it took us a while to get him to watch the first episode or two, and then all of a sudden he was done season 4 without us even being there.
He's into it. Oh, that's cool.
So
that's good. Yeah, well, you guys enjoy the movie. So much fun. You're gonna love it. I want to see it again. So maybe I'll go see it again. So good.
Sounds good. All right. I don't know where we went with that, but anyway,
I don't know.
Good luck, everybody racing in Bristol. We wish we were there. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers that are racing. Happy Father's Day to the fathers that are spectating and proofing and or just watching from home.
Yeah. Be safe, you guys. Don't do anything crazy, and have a wonderful weekend.
All right.